The Heracles is gone!
Just like Raven said, they must have left for Zophius already.
Yuri Lowell, what are you doing here? And Captain Flynn too?
LeBlanc, even Tweedle-A and Tweedle-B are here.
And what is a Tweedle? Out with it!
Fools! This is not the time for nonsense! What wonderful timing, Captain Flynn! You didn't happen to see Captain Schwann, did you? We haven't been able to get a hold of him since he went by himself to coordinate with His Excellency the Commandant. I honestly cannot understand what His Excellency is thinking lately. The Royal Guard won't tell us anything. We looked all over for him and we finally arrived here, but...
Alexei is on his way to the capital, in Heracles.
Ah, we've just missed him then. And what about Captain Schwann?
Schwann saved us!
Oh, did he now? So then he's aboard the Heracles as well?
He's in the shrine, the deepest part.
What? Wait, you...
No, this is not happening. It can't be. What is the meaning of this? Captain Flynn, answer me! Captain Flynn!
We almost died thanks to Alexei. The only reason we're standing here now is because of your captain!
That man was a true knight.
Alexei apparently has some sort of secret plan for the Empire, and it can't be good. We're going to make sure he doesn't get the chance to carry it out. If you are any kind of knights at all, you won't stand in our way.
But how? How could it have come to this?
If we don't hurry, the Heracles is going to get away!
Let's hurry. I'll call Baul.
I'll save Estelle next time. I swear it. I couldn't stand seeing her hurt more than she already has been. Rita, it's Estelle who's suffering. So then why do I hurt so much too?
We'll get her next time.
Yeah, we'll save her. I've had enough of seeing her used as Alexei's puppet.
Raven!
Captain Schwann was long said to have been the Commandant's right-hand man. He was rarely seen even among the knights, and it was rumored that all of his missions were top secret.
That's probably because he was engaged in work as Raven.
So, Alexei would even sacrifice his own right-hand man.
Likely because he'd enter the final stages of his plan. Seems the old man was just looking for a place to die. That damn Alexei knew it, and used it to his advantage.
That guy's like a rotting fish.
None of that matters. Right now, we have to save Estelle. Got it?
Of course.
Right.
Heracles was headed for the capital, right?
It's got to be crossing the ocean. Everyone, keep your eyes open wider than a deep sea fish's so we don't miss it.
I can't believe Raven was an Imperial Knight. A captain.
Captain Schwann!
And his body. I guess I didn't know a single thing about him. But he still protected us.
He'd be happy to know you were thinking that. And that's all the more reason we can't turn back now.
Right. He risked his life so we could see this through to the end.
Yeah. Let's do it! Let's save Estelle!
Yes.
We caught up to them!
Look!
We cannot allow the Heracles or any of the traders aboard it to come any closer to the capital. All hands to battle positions.
Sodia?
That's suicide. They're dead if they get too close to Heracles.
I can't believe they'd be stupid enough to attack it head on. Still, there's no way their fleet stands any chance against that fortress.
Well, if we can't get in from the bottom, we'll just get in from the top.
What? Wait! Let's think this over a little more!
Baul, take us up. Hold on tight or you'll be shaken off.
They're shooting at us!
Baul!
The artillery fire's erratic?
There! The rear left! It's the only area that isn't shooting.
Okay, that's the spot. Do you think he can get us there?
He's a little hurt that you'd even ask.
Sorry. All right, it's up to him.
Take us in, Baul.
Let's go.
Man, I thought I was dead!
The Royal Guard's been taken out.
So that's why the cannon fire from this section was so weak.
Someone's here.
You never come prepared with a plan, do you? Is brute force the only strategy you know?
That's right, I say.
This time, it's curtains for you!
You guys again? Don't you ever give up?
The Schwann Brigade. You still gunning for Alexei after everything that's happened?
We knights must do as our pride demands.
Come on, you guys, leave us alone!
Seriously. Looking at you guys makes me remember a face that I'm trying hard to forget.
What sort of face do you mean? Must be some poor sap with a pretty ugly mug.
Raven!
It's you! Old man!
I'm speechless.
Raven the Great, at your service. What? So happy to see me? Cat's got your tongue?
What are you doing here, old man?
Gee, glad to see you too. All right, men, hold down the fort here.
Sir!
Yes, sir! There, that should do it.
Raven!
Okay, it's up to you guys from here.
How can you say that? There's no way we can trust you.
Don't try to pretend you forgot what you did, old man.
I see. Well, then do me a favor and put me down quick.
Hey! What are you trying to prove?
I didn't think I cared that much about living. But before I knew it, I was waist deep in all this. If I have to be done in by you guys here, well, there are worse ways I could go.
Now that you've turned on Alexei, your Blastia could be shut down any time. So you might as well die here. Is that what you mean?
I've been a dead man for over 10 years.
So what is a dead guy like yourself doing here anyway? Raven, you came here to settle accounts with us, didn't you? Well, brave Vesperia would be pleased to take care of that for you. life belongs to brave Vesperia now. From now on, whether you live or die depends on us. Right?
That's perfect, Yuri. This is your punishment.
Thanks, Judith, darling. Oh!
I didn't want to feel left out.
Guess I'm joining in the fun too.
Brutality.
Raven, do you know where Alexei's hiding?
I think he's in the control room.
Let's go then.
All right.
You're not allowed to just go dying on us, Raven.
I am relieved that you're alive and well.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, I managed thanks to LeBlanc and his men. It's pathetic, really.
So it really was you all this time.
Sorry for putting you through all of that. If you want to punch me, I won't complain.
No. I was following the Commandant's orders as well.
I see. Then I guess we both owe a lot to His Excellency, the Commandant. How about we go pay him back?
Yes, I'd like that.
Yuri, that art you did back there was awesome!
Sure was. I bet most enemies couldn't stay standing after getting hit with that.
Yuri?
To know, in an instant, how I need to move was the first time I've ever felt that.
Whoa! It was really cool, Yuri!
You've done some growing, Yuri. You sure are something.
First, Alexei lost Flynn. Now he lost you too, Raven. That's gotta hurt the strength of his precious knights.
I don't know. He's still got his own personal royal guard with him, you know. Those guys are fiercely loyal to him. They'll never betray him.
You mean they still trust him? What could they possibly see in that piece of crap?
Well, Alexei wasn't a piece of crap when he got his start.
Huh?
It was his responsibility to bring peace to the world. That's a heavy load for anyone.
That's enough. The less I know about him, the easier I'll cut him.
Now that's the Yuri I know.
Hurry up and tell us.
That's right. We'll make you pay for how you made us feel.
What's that? Did you and Rena both cry over little old me?
Like I was
Whatever.
Who's gonna cry over you? That word, maybe.
Hey, don't look at me. I wasn't crying.
Not a single tear shed for the old man. I'm simply crushed.
Anyway, we are glad that you're safe, Master Raven.
Flynn, that title isn't natural. Why so formal all of a sudden?
I know it's not normal, but now that I know he's Captain Schwann, calling him Raven just doesn't seem right anymore.
Who cares about a title? Being a knight sounds like a real pain.
Well, you're not wrong there, Patty. Anyway, Schwann's buried in the depths and back to you, ain't he? The guy standing in front of you is Raven. Just a simple old man.
Understood. I shall endeavor to keep that fact in mind.
Raven and Flynn are both captains of the Knights, but you still don't know much about the Heracles.
That's because Alexei ordered it to be built in absolute secrecy. Not many folks of that rank know about that sort of construction.
A lot of people must have known about the Heracles because of what happened in Dongrest. The people involved in the building itself were a handful of extremely skilled workers.
That would explain how they put the thing together so fast.
But why would they need to hide it? I mean, they had enough power to chase off Pharaoh and Dongrest.
Perhaps it wasn't intended for use by the Knights. It may have been built for Alexei's plan from the very beginning.
All that for his personal use? That's some serious abuse of authority.
In any case, we have things to do before we can start worrying about that,
Right.
Huh? Is this air?
It appears so. Air is flowing through this pipe.
Ain't it dangerous getting so close to it?
This air isn't very thick. It's safe.
But why is air flowing through the Heracles?
It seems that air is what's making this giant contraption work.
It's being supplied with air without the need for air crane. Wow.
The construction of the Heracles was kept top secret, so I don't know the details of how it works.
Even yours truly hasn't heard anything about the construction. Because I wasn't interested.
Old man, you're totally useless when we really need you.
The Sorcerer's Ring is glowing.
I saw it do the same thing back in Gasparost.
Yeah, we were together when that happened.
Let me see that.
I've always wanted to hold hands with you, Rita.
Aw, that's not fair.
It's being affected by the air. The interior geometry is changing. Try pointing it at this gate.
Really seems a lot more powerful than it was before. Are you sure that's okay?
If it can destroy everything it shoots, that would definitely be dangerous.
That was a reaction between the air inside the gate and the air that the ring shot. It won't destroy anything and everything. You can relax.
Let's use the Sorcerer's Ring to destroy that gate, too.
This ring just keeps getting new abilities.
It got a new one back in Gasparost, didn't it?
Back then, it was just you and me, Yuri.
I'd love to study it when I get a chance, but I guess now isn't the time.
Well, at least this means we can go to new places now. That's good, right?
Raven's right. We should go around shooting stuff and look for new places we can get into.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whether something will react to the ring or not just by looking at it.
I don't know how I feel about just going around and shooting everything we can.
I like it. It's the manly way to do things.
You like it? Wow! Maybe if I shoot here! How about here? Yeah! I did it! It opened! It opened!
He's a true friend.
Even now?
Absolutely.
I see.
Is there something you want to ask?
Nah, that's enough. Sorry to trouble you.
He's really something. He points out Yuri's mistakes, but still calls him a friend.
I guess maybe they're birds of a feather. Ah, that does make sense. Flynn is Yuri's friend after all. Watch out, Raven!
Ooh, that was a close one. Thank you kindly, Carol.
Stop dancing around like that. You gotta walk carefully in a place like this.
Is Raven always like that?
Yeah, I'd say he's always like that. Why do you ask?
Well, there's the old man as Raven, and the old man as Captain Schwan. I just wonder which is the real one. That's all.
I'm sure that his actions as Schwan left a much bigger impression on him.
Anyway, you really didn't know that Raven was Schwan this whole time?
I sensed something odd when we first met, but I couldn't equate his personality as Raven with that of Captain Schwan's.
He seemed like a goof-off, you mean?
Who are you calling a goof-off? Kids these days. Whispering nonsense behind an old man's back.
Well, Raven or Schwan, he's still an old man. It's not anything to get worked up over.
Perhaps so.
That looks like the engine room to me.
There are quite a few of the Royal Guard there.
That sure is some heavy security.
It doesn't look like it'll be too easy to stop it.
It'll be impossible to force our way inside with that many guards. What?
Since when are you so level-headed?
I thought you were going to throw a big fireball and make it go boom!
We've come this far. Don't you think we should be careful not to mess things up?
I think that if we can stop the Heracles, Sodia and her men will be able to get on board.
No matter how big the fish, it'll calm down once you hit it in the head.
Yep, let's search the control room.
Raven, do you know where the control room is?
Sorry, that's one thing I don't know.
What if the control room's even more heavily guarded?
In that case, we'll have no choice but to force our way in.
That'd be a war between 7 people, 1 dog, and the entire Royal Guard. Sounds like a lot of trouble.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Flynn, I wanted to ask you about something Yuri said back in Nordopolica.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how Yuri said that he'd kill you if you became a bad person.
Well, that's...
For example, if you became someone that Yuri thought needed to be killed, do you think he'd swing his blade without hesitation? Even if he was facing a precious friend like you?
Yuri isn't the kind of person who can so easily kill others. But if he felt he really needed to, I imagine he'd even kill me.
Really? Do you think he could actually do that?
There was sadness in his eyes, but he was unwavering.
Then it's true. But that kind of determination must be heartbreaking.
Even if it's going to deeply hurt him, I believe he's determined to live the rest of his life with that pain. Yuri possesses just that kind of strength.
You think so?
But if Yuri is going to continue committing crime after crime, then I will have to stop him myself. I earnestly hope that day never comes, though.
Flynn, you're really strong too.
Am I? I don't know about that, but I appreciate you saying so, Patty.
Determined to live the rest of his life with that pain.
What in the...
The Royal Guard have been taken out.
You know how I hate waiting, Yuri Lowell!
It's you.
You were the one who wiped out all these people.
I don't want anybody else getting in my way.
We got no time to play with you. Where's Alexei? Where's he taking Estelle?
He's not here. He was never even here to begin with.
What? What do you mean?
So Alexei was using this fortress as a decoy.
How charitable of him. He's a real piece of work.
Gotta hand it to him. He drew the knights and all of us to Heracles. Meanwhile, he slips out the back.
Man, just when I thought I couldn't hate that guy anymore.
We need to go after him now.
Hey, hold on a minute. Aren't you forgetting someone? Shut up! Let's get this party started.
I hate having to repeat myself. We've got no time for you, so take a walk. If you want to get in our way, you better be ready to hit the ground.
Good, Yuri. Hate me. Come on, hate me! There is no finer spice in all the world!
Is he just getting in our way to make us angry?
He's hopeless.
Now, let us finish this, Yuri Lowell! I'm so happy to see you again!
Damn it, how long are you gonna keep chasing us?
Coliseum's what? What is this? I guess you're just as happy we met as I am.
Someone who says bizarre things.
Let's get this over with and find Alexei.
Right now, I'm the most important thing you got.
Seriously, drop it already.
That hurts!
No way!
Can't beat me! Come forth, single stars! Find energy go! Nothing! First aid!
I'm not done yet.
Bleed! First aid!
I'm almost ready. Feel good. I'll blow you away. First aid. Feel like you're dead. You're gone. Watch out. This one's tough.
I'll eat you alive!
How long are you gonna keep chasing us?
I never thought he'd be here.
There's something strange about this man.
Yeah, I feel good.
A new skill under my belt!
You're awesome! Yuri!
You got dependency issues, you know that? Enough is enough! Rita!
I'm on it. There, done. It stopped.
That's our genius mage.
Now Sodia and her men should be able to get on board.
Estelle, where have they taken you?
Rita.
She's nothing more than a tool to Alexei. If he keeps forcing Estelle to use her power, she could really unleash the Autophagos.
Not on our watch. That's what we're here for, right?
Rita, cheer up. We're definitely going to beat him and save Estelle.
Right.
We don't have a moment to lose. Heracles must be using a Hermes Blastia too. That's the only thing that could power something this big.
We've got to find Alexei! Fast!
Baul can help us follow the disturbance in the air. If Estelle is being forced to use her power, we will find her.
All right.
Yuri! This isn't over yet!
The control panel!
It started moving again!
Yuri! Come fly with me!
My body.
It's no use! We can't treat everyone at once without Estelle's healing arts!
We can't let it end here!
Ah, yes! That's wonderful! Let's do it!
Oh, what a lovely little scream he made.
Jaeger! What's going on?
Are you here to get in our way again?
It would be very bad, yes, very bad for business indeed, if the Empire got too big for its britches.
Alexei has gone to Zophius.
The sword stare of Zophius has a secret, you know.
I thought for sure that he'd need Dame Nomos to use as a key. Yeah, but it looks like he's planning to use your little princess instead.
What?
What is he planning on doing to Her Highness?
It doesn't look like now is a good time to discuss this.
Man, this isn't good. At this rate, we're gonna flatten the lower quarter of Zophius.
Rita!
It's no good. This thing is totaled.
We just have to cut its power!
I wish you the best of luck with that, so toodles!
Wait!
Jaeger, you bastard! What is he even after?
Let's think about that later. Right now, we've got to stop Heracles.
I know. Let's go find the engine room.
Jaeger, you won't get off the hook next time.
No one gets Jaeger but me. Not even the boss of brave Vesperia.
It's not my place to comment on your friendships, but
What is it, Judy?
I think it'd be a good idea if you cut your ties with this Zagi character.
I've been hacking away at them since we first met, believe me.
Where'd you run into such a unique individual? He seems to be a pretty stubborn fan.
I have to hear how this romance began.
In the castle, right before I left the capital behind. Flynn was supposedly his original target, but before I knew it, he got sort of fixated on me.
It can't be easy having such a crazy admirer.
Tell me about it. That's the kind of love I can do without.
What's Jaeger thinking? It's almost like he's trying to help us.
Well, he said himself that he didn't want the Empire becoming too powerful.
Then maybe it's safe to take him at his word. He lays that whole nut job act on pretty thick, but he is in the business of selling weapons.
And if the Empire was on top and the world was at peace, well, nobody would need any weapons.
That would make sense.
So he's trying to drag the fighting out as long as he can. And that's no good for anybody.
I won't let him get away with it.
Yeah.
Alexei wasn't in the control room.
You picked up bad intel, old man.
I never expected that Alexei would use something this big as a pawn. And he took such good care of her.
Did he really take care of her?
What's a captain without a ship, huh?
It took years to put it all together.
Building something like this couldn't be easy.
Sacrificing it means he must be very serious.
No! You are all being fooled! Alexei has been using the Knights for his own personal gain.
What are you talking about? The Commandant is an honor to the Knights, and someone we should all follow. Flynn is trying to overthrow His Excellency. He's the real traitor. Ah! Ah!
Are you all right, Sodia?
Captain, you're okay.
I'm impressed you beat all these guys on your own.
I don't recall asking for your help.
Don't they teach you knights how to say a simple thank you?
I will never give thanks to you as long as I live. You didn't think I could just let you walk away, did you?
Enough, Sodia. This is hardly the time.
Captain, why are you always defending the...
Jeez, how many times am I gonna have to say this? We don't have time to mess around with you.
If you really want to do this, then we won't hold back.
There's something else we've got to be doing, so try and keep out of the way.
So you plan to rescue Lady Estellise?
Yeah. So come on, put down your sword.
He's right, you know. Nobody'd come out a winner in this fight.
Captain Schwann.
The name's Raven. You'll remember that for me, won't you?
Yuri Lowell. Once I finish cleaning up this mess, I'll be back to deliver your punishment.
Well, that is your job, but I'll do as I please.
Vice Captain! And Captain Flynn, too? I'm so glad you're here. We're engaged in battle. There's too much of a difference in firepower between our fleet and the Heracles. We won't last much longer. I must ask that you please take direct command.
It does sound like they're really going at it out there.
I'm begging you, sir.
Captain, I can't handle this all on my own.
Well,
Your subordinates are in a real jam. Go help them out.
But
We'll be fine.
I'll join up with you later. Let's go.
Looks like the Knights are having a hard time too.
If we don't bring this thing down right now, they're gonna have more than just a headache.
All right, off to the engine room we go.
What's this?
Looks like things are getting pretty crazy.
The Blastia's out of control!
It looks like Zagi smashing up that control panel did more damage than we thought.
So what the hell are we gonna do about this thing?
Wait!
I don't think waiting is going to do us any good.
No, I think I get it! Look at that! What is that? Air is being transferred at a tremendous rate! There can only be one place something this big could be sending that much power.
The part on the Heracles that requires the most power.
A cannon?
If we were to destroy this Blastia now, it might stop Heracles, but the cannon could go off and blow Zophius clean off the map! No way! So what should we do?
Well, whatever we do, we have to stop this air.
De Nomos, huh?
Oh yeah! That's what Duke used to get the air back under control!
Can you really do that?
I don't really have a choice. Here goes nothing.
Careful!
You can do it, Yuri!
It's floating.
Apatheia.
It's creating interference with the Blastia and causing the air to go out of control.
Are we gonna break it? It's like one of the Entelechea's souls, right?
Afraid that's what it's down to. If Heracles keeps going, we can kiss Zophius goodbye. Not to mention that cannon might decide to go off.
Yeah, we have to act now.
Thank you.
Huh?
It stopped?
What about the cannon?
Not good. At this rate, it's gonna fire.
No way! We shut the power off!
was really worried there for a second.
That's some friend you have.
There he goes again, showing off as usual.
Hey, am I the only one who heard a voice when you cut the apatheia?
No. That might have been the voice of whatever Entelekea it used to be.
It was like the consciousness within the apatheia willed the air back to normal.
I think we're done here. Now we've got to get to Zophius to rescue Estelle.
I'll call Baul. We should get somewhere out in the open.
We've lost too much time getting sucked into this Heracles decoy business.
Let's hurry!
Oh, the air back to normal. The apatheia and air. The rhizomata formula and Estelle.
That was a close call!
I did not want to watch the lower quarter get destroyed right in front of me.
We owe your friend a debt of thanks.
He's not too subtle, though. He went ahead with his knights and all of us still in here.
Flynn would do just about anything to defend the capital, and he'd use his own body to shield everyone else. That's his thing.
Kid's got more nerve than I gave him credit for.
What'd you expect? He's Yuri's friend.
Is Flynn down there?
The fleet looks like it's in trouble.
Oh no! This is not good. Judging from the tilt, those ships are taking on water. If they don't pick up the pace, they're gonna sink.
Isn't that Flynn yelling down there?
Doesn't look like there's any way to break away from that. I feel bad for doing this to Flynn, but we really need to get going.
Are you sure? You're gonna get an earful later.
I'm used to his lectures. Judy, take us out of here.
Baul! Baul, head towards the capital. Yeah, thanks. Everyone, get on.
You won't get away this time, Alexei.
There it is! It's the capital! Huh?
Whoa! No more barrier.
I wonder if this is Alexei's doing too.
That guy's just doing whatever he wants.
Ready to go in?
Take us there.
Estelle, where could you be?
Where do we even start looking in a city this big?
We follow the airflow. If Alexei is using Estelle and Apatheia in his plans, it has to cause a disturbance in the air. Baul! He found it.
There! Estelle!
And Alexei's right there with her.
Judy, take us closer.
Estelle!
Please, I beg of you. Before I cause anyone any more pain. Please, Yuri. Kill me now.